one. Yo. Yeah. What's up, my brother? Listen, just giving you a shout real quick. This the last one, you know what I'm saying? The best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey, brother, hey. Best for last. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. Y'all heard that we won. What's going on, brother? Hey. I know you the voice of positivity. Young P. Chiavelli, what's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. What's going on, brother? Hey. Hey. We hit a rough patch. Just what you do sometimes, right? We dropped a couple games. I know you the voice of positivity, so don't let nobody get down, right?
RaNdoM. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. RaNdoM. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. RaNdoM. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. RaNdoM. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes. RaNdoM. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. RaNdoM. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. RaNdoM. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. RaNdoM. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. You're so random. Reference.
It's done. No. Peaches in the building, Doc. How do you mean? Every day, all day, 1 day, 2 day, Wednesday, Thursday, rocking on a Sunday or Tuesday. Yo, I'm supposed to do these things at like what? What's the time there still in the beautiful world that I'm moving back to? I have to. Real talk, I have to, dog. But it's like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Supposed to be aired at 2. And then you got certain like ex gals that like walk up in the place like meh, 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 meh. She could piss off. And then like, yo, my green screen wasn't working too tough, so I had to go back into the spaceship, like real things. I had the next like outlay for my green screen, but I couldn't even rock two things because like, yo, was acting up, dog. And then like, yo, family misfire, like all row things, cause like the ex came back, like to attack, like yo, collar, call it, collar Sharon Stone and Basic Instinct and thing. I ain't even playing with you, dog. Like madness. This guy has a brain on her, like yo, I don't get it. I don't get it. Real things, man. Real things. Made me put my shirt over my head, and I even got the Superman thing on, dog. Cause I feel like Superman right now, dog. And then you have like the Almighty Lucas, the Don from Baltimore is on. Like, yo, he'll be like accompanying me tonight, and it's like homeboy had to wait from like 9 o'clock to 9:45 our time, which is 2 o'clock to 2:45 your time, just to like for me to go through a bunch of shit. Honest to goodness, man. I swear to God, like, yo, mad, man. Some gals, man, they just like, yo, for no reason. For no reason. I had the next one the other night. Like, come like she's superwoman because she had like two bevies in her. And it's like, yo, homegirl felt like she was God. A goddess. God, whatever. No, thank you. She weren't. But it's like, yo, what do you want from me, man? I didn't breed your babies. I didn't give you no babies. Like, yo, what you want from me, dog? Like, real talk. I got the most exciting day tomorrow planned. And I hope all of you do too. Because West Ham is going to Spain. That's the end of, yo, that's the shit. Yo, me and Lucas are going to get into this. If y'all ain't excited, I don't want y'all in here. Y'all got to be excited. Excited, dog. We are going to Spain. Like, yo, it's almost like the what? Que Sabra, whatever will be, will be. We're going to Española to take on Sevilla FC. Que Sabra, whatever will be, will be. We're going to Española to take on Sevilla FC. Are you playing with me, dog? Are you playing with me? Are you playing with me? You can't play with me on this, dog. We're going to Spain to take on Sevilla. Probably like the top notch like team in the Europa League. We got them. Man to man, like I heard and I talked to done said like, yo, we want the pussy way in. We want to like have the soft teams first just to get through. Fuck that. And I'm saying fuck that. I don't want no too easy teams, dog. I want the best of them. If we can't mix with the best of them, how we gonna show up in the Western them? And ask Duke about that, dog. Like Duke got his name from John Wayne. You get what I'm saying? He's a gangster. Real talk. And you got Budgie and Happy Hammerette going over there to like watch the match. Big up. Wouldn't be surprised if Dalek shows up. Big up. And it's like, yo, man. Yo, if flights were an issue, I'd be over there like yesterday. Frank was in Las Vegas, arrived today. He'll be able to watch the match in Vegas, dog. Like, yo, I know Lucas is watching the match in Baltimore. Big up your blood clot self, dog. I know Charlie Walsh, he's going to be watching the match at home still, doing the watch along. I'll be in tune for that. The only time I'm not going to be in tune for that, you get me, is when we all come over from North Americas and like, yo, we bless like the London Stadium because that day we're taking Charlie Walsh out, dog, and Charlie Boy will be there, dog. Frankie will be there, dog. Lawrence Watkins will be there, dog. Wally will be there, dog. KDK will be there, dog. Like I'm not I will be there, dog. Like honestly, that's gonna be an insane match. Whatever match it is, straight up, that's gonna be an insane match, and we're all gonna be there cheering on the Irons. And you know what? We win, we lose, whatever. They put the sweat in the last bit of shirt that they got like hanging on them bodies. Yo, we're happy with that. That's what we love. That's why we support West Ham United, because West Ham United is a club that, yo, if they leave it all on the pitch, we're happy. No matter win, loss, draw, nothing. They leave it all on the pitch, we're happy. I'm hyped tonight. You could tell I'm hyped tonight, right? And it ain't the ciders, it ain't nothing like that. I had a nice shepherd's pie for dinner. Done no. Mama Peach cooked it up lovely jubbly. Like, yo, some gravy, some shepherd's pie, some runner beans and thing. Like, yo, everything was like gorgeous, gorgeous. Like, yo, I ain't even playing with you, man. But it's like, yo, man, tomorrow it's a different day. It's a new dawn. It's like, this ain't Astro Goo Goo. This ain't Dynamo, whatever. I don't want to say the names. I feel so sorry for them. Stupid Putin. Yo, I said it last night. I want to assassinate that mother ducker, man. Like, honestly, he is what's it? Like, what a brutal man. Like, he went in today saying that, like, he wasn't going to do two things, but he was on, like, a siege of fire and thing. And homeboy went in and blew up a hospital where there was, like, ladies in labor delivering children, dog. That man gets no respect from me. He's like a Tottenham supporter. Straight up. I consider him a Tottenham supporter. Happy will love that. If Happy ain't in the chat, she'll be back. She'll love that. Word up. But it's like, yo, man, you got Happy and Budsy going to Duke's tomorrow. Big up the bull, man. How you mean? Lewisham Tavern, man. How you mean, dog? And like, yo, that's going to give us good vibes. You got me, my father going to be watching them two things. You got Frankie going to be watching them two things. Lawrence Watkins going to be watching them two things. Yo, Wally World going to be watching them two things. KDK going to be watching them two things. If you don't know, now you know. Yo, I ain't even playing with you. Budgie has a YouTube channel called Green Street Elite. You get me? He had to kind of spell it different because, like, I think the name was taken. So it's like ELITES, like Green Street Elites. But it really means elite because he is Green Street Elite. You get me? And yo, homeboy had KDK on his show tonight, dog. And I think it was the in crowd. And it'll probably be like out tomorrow. So all y'all look out for that, please. That's my boy. That's my brother from another mother, man. Yo, honestly, I heard two people talk two things about the man there. I don't give him two things, dog. That's my boy. You get me? That's my G. Like, you can't. Yo, you can't talk two things about a man and then like smile in his face. That ain't my style, dog. That ain't my style, dog. You get me? Real things, man. Real blood clot things, man. And yeah, he had KDK on today. Big up KDK. What a charm. What a good looking doll. Like, yo. And just what a person. Like, she came on today, dropped two things, rocked two things. Like, yo, she's a legit G. Straight up. You know who else is a legit G, man? Lee from American Hammers. Straight up. Like, he is a legit G. Like, yo, I talked to the man, and the man, I'm like, yo, it's all West Ham through and through. That's why we do this, West Ham through and through. I was talking to Charlie Walsh the other night, yeah? And it's like, yo, homeboy got stripes on his, like, lapel, dog. Straight up. And it's like, yo, me and him are talking. And if you ain't doing this for the love and you ain't doing this for West Ham United, you ain't doing this to connect with people like around the globe, you're not in the right frame. Like, this is why we do it. You know what I mean? It's like I could give two things. If I had 1 subscriber, 3 subscriber, 4 subscriber, more. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, just share the shit. Let other people get like known to the shit. That's all good. I ain't going against that. But it's like, yo, we do this for the love of it. We do this with West Ham United in it. In it. You get what I'm saying? In a bit. And I gotta run this one more time, dog. I ain't playing with you. I was like, I know it ain't too much visuals, but like, yo, this like, yo, it all came out nice. But before this, we have to run
RaNdoM.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it's about, dog.
RaNdoM. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. You're so random. Reference.
Reference. Let me get a pedic to the essence. Let me get some pedigree onto the essence. How we rockin' when we rockin', but we still got some next shit. Yo, big up Wally World. I just seen you, dog. Peach, yes, Wally World. Wally World is my boy, dog. Trust me, I'll show you, man. Like me and Wally World did this stream the other night, yeah. We were on the phone for like 2 hours after, dog. Just like talking real things. You know what I mean? Like talking real things. Like I was on Gates's show this afternoon with Duke and Irish Tommy. Big up Irish Tommy, dog. I don't know if he checks out this channel, but I don't care. Big him up. He's a ledge. Straight up, man. And it's like, yo, we were all talking about Sevilla and Devia and Devea and Hia and Saya. And yo, I'm showing you, man. I'm excited about tomorrow's match, man. Like, this is the most excited I've been since 2006 FA Cup final against Liverpool. Real talk. Honestly, I am. I'll never forget that day. We were winning. And then you got that Konchesky goal. Oh my days. That Konchesky goal was like on the left, just like blosh, like Obiang met Lanzini type goal things, dog. It was nuts. If any of y'all remember it, man. And like, yo, we went into injury time and it was like 4 minutes left. And I was counting down the minutes. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute Gerard goal. I'll never forget that, dog. And you know what? It wasn't even people that supported Liverpool. Like, real talk. It wasn't even people that supported Liverpool. They were just happy to see West Ham lose. Like, because they're top six. And this whole top six thing has me in jargons, of bargains, of carbons, and ardens. Like, Yo, top six, right? Top six clubs, yeah. They get like a VAR call against them and it's 6 minutes. We get a VAR, sorry, decision against us, and it's like 6 minutes rather than 6 seconds. Did I say 6 minutes last? I meant 6 seconds. You get the top six, 6 second look, bing bang boss, bish bash boss, however you want to call it, boss Ross toss, pizza toss. You get me? But it's like, yo, they get a decision of VAR things, and it's like, yo, 6 second thing. We get a VAR decision thing, and it's like 6 minute thing. They look at every angle. Like you've seen that Antonio and Suchek and Dawson one where they first looked at Dawson, then they looked at Suchek, then they looked at Antonio, and it like grazed his toe. It grazed his toe, doc. And they say that was like not a goal because the ball grazed his toe, but it didn't switch direction at all. They're out for us, man. They don't like your Leicester Cities. They don't like your West Ham Uniteds up in the mix. That's how they want to do that Super League thing. And that's fine. Do the Super League thing, but we ain't going anywhere. We ain't going anywhere. We're playing good ball, and it's like when I say that, it reminds me of like saying like I feel like I'm talking about baseball when I say that. Wally would know. But like it feels like when I say we're playing good ball, it's like we're playing good baseball. But like we're playing good ball in the sense we're playing good football. And they can't handle it. They don't like it. They don't want us to be up in the mix. They want your Liverpools, your Chelseas, your Manchester United, your Arsenals, your Man Cities, yo, your Tottenham, scum. They want them up in the mix. Like they don't want us up in the mix, man. And it's like, yo, tomorrow we're up in the mix, dog. Tomorrow we are up in the mix. We play Sevilla, one of the best teams in Spain. I know it's kind of like the Scottish League, like what Gonzo and G were saying to this morning for me, or this afternoon for me, maybe this morning for them. But they were saying about how like it's a two-legged race. Like you got Barcelona, you got Real Madrid. You get what I'm saying? Those are the two teams, like Rangers and Celtic in the Scottish League. And then you got Sevilla, but Sevilla never like they don't back down, doc. They don't back down, and they're steady, and they're always steady in Europa, man. Always. They won it like 6, 7 times, doc. Like, yo, they're no pushovers, man. They're no slouches. And man saying that, like, yo, I'd like to draw this team. I'd like to draw that team. Get the pussy way in, and then I meet a big club in the final. How you gonna go like play against pussy teams, and then play a big team in the final and fancy yourself? You ain't. You ain't. Like, you ain't. We have to beat the best teams to, like, beat the rest of them. I'm more confident going into a match against Sevilla and then, like, playing somebody like Barcelona or Rangers who are proven. Play them then. We already done knocked out, like, the top favorites. Now let's have you for dinner, lunch, brunch, breakfast, and tea. How you mean, man? Big up JAK to the E still. Had to do that because, like, the lunch, brunch, dinner, and tea and he calls like dinner tea and thing. Then he like he's some them ways there, like Somerset and thing. Yep, he big up Richard, big up Sarah, big up JAK to the E. My boy, man. How you mean? Nobody could ever take that away from me, dog. That's my boy, man. Like real talk, I got his back, like front to back, side to side, through and through. How you mean, claret and blue? Done no, dog. Done no. As well as Charlito. How you mean? Like, yo, big plays. That's what the man says. I say humongous plays. He says big plays. Homeboy can spit too. And yo, I dropped this rhyme on this WhatsApp thing the other night. I just started spitting. That's what I do. I just started spitting. That's like my vocal proof. And yo, Cam from Hammers Fans United got a hold of me and he's like, I got something for you. So I'm awaiting what he got for me, dog, because yo, I respect the man. And like I really do respect the man. Straight up. Say that wholeheartedly. I respect the man. And it's like, yo, I done texting back. I was like, yo, we got some what you call it? Some collabs to do, dog. Cause it wouldn't surprise me if you blew off my mind with some two like get them in the get in the get it. Then when I'm done and when I'm done on the run and the done and when then my son, like it wouldn't be surprised if you dropped two things like that. And I'd be like, yo, you got two skills, dog. Like Lucas got 2 skills too, but he ain't showing up. Lucas, where are you? Like, knock, knock, hello. Knock, 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 hello. He said he was down to come on, but he's done this before. The little dirty bugger. He's done this before, dog. Because we were supposed to do like a streaming thing. And then he's like, yeah. I'm down. I'll be on. And the homeboy disappeared like Scarlet Pimpernel, dog. So it's like, if I'm stuck by my lonesome, I'm happy. Because I'm excited about tomorrow still. But I always love me some, like, so company with Lucas, dog. Because, like, he calms it down when I get, like, upper and hype bound. You know what I'm saying? I asked Wally to come on the thing, but it was a bit too late. Sent an invitation to Duke, but it's like 2:40, like 2:45 in the morning. Who else? Charlie, I sent an invitation to him. Others, I sent an invitation to him. So they might hate Peach. I don't know why you hate Peach, because, like, I'm just good people, dog. Straight up. Like, I do this for the right reason. In the right season. And I'm excited about tomorrow because we're going to have a right pleasing. Like, if we walk away with goals, do you get me? If we walk away with goals, I know the whole aggregate thing ain't really on, but it's like, you still got, like, away goals. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, we win 3-1, which is my prediction. Irish Tommy's was 1-1. Well, first it was 0-0. My prediction was 3-1 from jump. He went from 0-0 to 1-1, so draw. So you got to respect that. And then Gatesy was like 2-1 Sevilla, but we'll do a minute at home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to know your score predictions. Are we gonna lose tomorrow? We're gonna win tomorrow? We're gonna draw tomorrow? I'm saying we're gonna win tomorrow. I see it like a goal in the first 10 minutes. Then I see a goal in like 20 odd minutes. And then I need to see them scoring before halftime or after. But then we're going to get like a late cheeky goal, when time's winding down. And you saw Steve Potts' son. He's training with the first team. You saw Sonny D, me and Lawrence Watkins' boy. He's training with the first team, dog. Aquaflex can't play. And I was talking to Happy Hammerette today. And I was saying how much I'd like to see Aquaflex. And she's like, no, you can't. I was like, why? And she was like, because the under 23 thing. But it can't be the under 23 thing because Aquaflex, he's not playing. But if you got Perkins and you got Steve Potts' son up in the mix, they're still under 23s, dog. So, like, I don't know. Like, it can't be under 23 thing. I think it might just be like not out of contract, but like not able to play in the match maybe because they were signed after like deadline day or I don't know. But you definitely got Potts in the mix. He's been training with the first team. You definitely got Sonny D Perkins up in the mix. He's been like playing with the first team, training with the first team. How you mean? I gotta do it again. My bad. I'm sorry, but like I really love this. Lucas, where are you? You bastard. Lucas done worked out early in the morning and thing. And can't make time to come upon the show, doc. Like, what is the deal, my G?
Come on,
RaNdoM. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. RaNdoM. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures.
Whatever will be. We're going to
RaNdoM.
Española.
Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. You're so random. Reference.
Yo, Frankie's in the building. Bigging up Lee. Yo, everybody big up Lee. Straight up, I ain't even business, dog. Lee is like, I'll show you. Lee is like, he's a gem. You get what I'm saying? It's like, he says it how it is. Like, real talk. I ain't playing with y'all. Real talk. Lee says it how it is. If he likes you, he likes you. If you don't, he don't. Like, I was on TDT's like watch line the other day, and it's like Stewart and Lee were up in the mix, and like, yo, I just commented on two things, like how Lees were playing or whatever. I was watching the whole thing from jump, but just wasn't commentating because it was a good match and it was fast, and I was watching the whole match, and then I decided to comment on two things, and like, yo, Lee's like, Pete's never been on here before. And then his pops is like, yeah, Peach has been on here before, dog. Don't sweat it. Peach has been on here before. And Lee's just like sticking to his guns like, nah, never seen Peach on here. But I have been on there before, Lee. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. You get me? But it's like, homeboy didn't give two things. He just came out like, yo, I never seen Peach on here. What's he doing on here? Like, yo, big up yourself for that, man. I love that. That's respect. Like, I like that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because when a man like don't see like a man on his streaming thing, or didn't see a man on his streaming thing, because I done been on your stream, dog. It was like, it was wicked for you to like say them things. You know, you ain't no yes man. I appreciate that. I love that. I get that. You get me? 100. Big up your blood clot self, dog. Real talk. Who else we got in the chat? We got, oh, Lucas. Oh, look at Lucas. Lucas is in the chat. He just doesn't want to come on screen. Probably wearing his mask in the bar scene. How you mean? How we go? How we rock? How we flow? I could do it all night. I could do it for Joe. I could do it for Diallo. I could do it for Ronaldo. I could just keep on spitting these rhyme bars like you don't know. I'm just saying, it comes easy to me. What's Lucas saying? Mate, I've been waiting for the link all my days. I didn't see. That's Peach. That's typical Peach. That is typical Peach, dog. I asked the man them to come on the show, and then I don't send them the link. Are you joking me? Are you joking? That is typical Peach, dog. I'll show you. I was working at this car ship dealer, yeah? And car ship, is it a car ship dealer? No, dealership, isn't it? I was working at this dealership, car ship. What the hell is a car ship? I'm all about like alien ships and things. Car ship. Stupid. But I was working at this dealership. That's it. Like championship, not Premier League. And yo, so I got a car like on spot from like the dealership I was working at, which was Mazda. Dope cars, by the way. Yo, Mazda is the next big thing. Trust me. Yo, the motors they got in them things, like, yo, going from diesel to like normal things, like, yo, Mazda's the lick. Even though I parted ways from them, yo, still a boom car. Still a boom car, man. Straight, I went from Kia to like Mazda, and Mazda had the legit lit. Like, they had the legit lit, dog. Straight up, you can't get better than a Mazda 6. I know business. You can get your Porsches, your Ferraris, your Teslas, your whatevers. You can't get better than a Mazda 6, dog. I put my body on that, dog. I put my body on that, dog. Like, yo, they run two things, dog. Two things, like. Playing around if you think different, dog. And yo, okay, Lucas, I gotta give you the link. Hold on. I will be I will be, I wanted to say abrigado, but abrigado is like hello. So that's not it. Au revoir. Or as Delboy would say, bonjour. So bonjour, like that's like hello, but Delboy said it like when he was leaving, bonjour, and all them things still. So it's like bonjour. And yo, you know what we're gonna have? You know what we're gonna have? Hold on. Who else is in the chat, Doc? Frankie is pimping tonight, Doc. Wagwan people. Big up Lucas, Doc. Yes, Frankie's bigging up Lucas. Peach. Give man the link. Don't know. I know, Doc. I know. I'm doing that just now. Checking the chat is purely random. You get what I'm saying, Doc? That's how we run it, Doc. We need you to come on the show, Doc. Like, you know, you can come on the show and like take your camera off and like do one of these, Doc. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you. How do you do it? You go like, is it no exit solo? How do you do it, Doc? But you do it like something. Like you do it like something, Doc, where you just like, how is it? Edit. You do it like, hold on. I could put this, yeah. I could pretend I'm Charlie, Doc, right now. You get what I'm saying? And then like done. No, that didn't work. Hold on. How do I do that, Doc? How do I do that? Edit name. No. Edit avatar. Hold on. Try this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, that didn't work neither. How do you do that? Them things, Doc. I know you can run them still, you know. Hold on. No, that ain't it. Yo, what do I do, Doc? Because, like, you're able to do this. You're able to, like, okay, stop cam. Bosh. See, you could do that. So I could be talking, but man, the man don't need to see me. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't want your face to be seen and nothing like them things, Doc, yo, just run these things, Doc. Real talk. Like, yo, I'd love to talk to you, like, on these West Ham, like, situations and creations, Doc. Straight up. Like, I ain't even playing with you. Like, everybody in the chat, please, please, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Doc. Everybody in the chat, let me know how much you'd like to see Frankie upon them things, on these things, and just do some of this shit where we don't have to see the man's beautiful face, but it's like homeboy can spit two things of knowledge. You get what I'm saying? Real talk, man. I want to talk to Frankie about like his uncles and his father. Bulldog, how you mean? You think I forgot, Doc? Bulldog, man, how you mean? And like, yo, I want to see them. I want to hear them things about like when the phone card like ran out of play and like, yeah, I had to get another one. And yo, I ain't even playing with you, man. Like, yo, real things, man. I know, like differently. Like, I go on like the whatchamacallit, like the yo. Hold on one second, Doc. I'm mucking myself about, Doc. Hold on. But I know I go up on like face front and all them things there, yeah. But it's like, yo, you don't gotta run them things, Doc. You don't gotta run them things. If you don't want to run them things, then like, yo, just like, yo, just like you could talk like that, or you could talk like this. You could do it like two ways and two ways sick. You could talk with the avatar or you could talk with your FACE. You could talk on the MIC or you could check it like 1, 2, 3. Yo, you know what? I know you know, and I'm not saying nothing, but yeah, I am saying something. I know you know. I know you know the abstract rhythm that I don't put in the business, Doc, because that's like that's Fife Dog. He was from Fulton, isn't it? Fulton, uh, which is like Brooklyn, Fulton. He was yo. That's my favorite MC, Dog. Like him, Drez from Black Sheep, um, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap. Cool G Rap's up there with the best of them. That's Queens right there, Dog. Like yo, that's I know Big Daddy Kane ain't, but like yo, Cool G Rap, rated XXX. Like yo, you can't get away from them things, Dog. But like yo, Fife Dog, favorite MC of all time, Dog. Like real things. So I got to meet him, and he's a nice bloke too. You know, like real talk. Like homeboy is legit legend, and same size as me, 5'3". How you mean? Yo, real things, man. Homeboy was an absolute gem. Real things. But that's what I know it's more Q-tip, like abstract little piece of music that I put in the intro there. But it's like, I know you know about it. I know you know about it. I know you know about it. Like straight up, your hip hop knowledge is through and through, claret and blue. You get what I'm saying? Listen, you'll see right now. Watch me. You'll see right now. Straight up, I ain't playing.
Random. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. You're so random. Reference.
It's so random how we talk it tandem. Yo, Lucas, big up the mandem. I done checked my WhatsApp out. I seen that I didn't give you a shout. That's mad though. That's mad though. I thought I did, bro. How could I leave you out of this show? No, that don't make sense. Cause yo, you're the first man that got back to me and said I'd drop in, pop in. How you mean? We hop in like bunnies. Yo, I saw a bunny the other night after Charlie left me a message, and we was talking two things that yo, we was getting deaf at this, and like he was saying about just love it to do it, and about he like was teaching people how he schooled shit, and like I seen a bunny right there done cross the road. Big up Charlito from Time, that's my bro from How You Know. And now we got the man them. Yes, he's in the house. The man them that lives in Baltimore and rocks it all down south. He eats the crabs, the lobster, and all them things there. How we rocking on the microphone, we swim, swear. He said he was gonna drop a few lines, not this time, but sometime. Take it in mind. How you mean? Big up, 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 AK Johnny Sins. Big up, 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 Lucas. Yo, in the building. Lucas in the building. Lucas in the building. Rah, rah, rah. Chicka, 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 la, la, la. I don't stop it, man. How excited are you for tomorrow? We're going to Spain, my G. We're going to Spain. Española, dog. Come on.
I was more excited when you asked me to come on. All my excitement died down after waiting for you to
I'm
send me a
bringing you
link.
back up, Doc. I'm bringing you back up. Look. I got the peach cider. Ain't even playing with you. I got the peach cider, Dixon cider, all day long. Yo, I'm showing you what. Okay, this is how we're rolling because now Lucas is in the building. Professional. How you mean? From back to front. What are we dealing with? Goalkeeper. your whole defense, your midfield, your backs, your three in front of whoever's gonna like rock a striker in the place to be. Back from front. What are you dealing with, Dog? You're David Moyes. What are you dealing with, Lucas?
First off, hello. I hope everyone's well. I hope we're
I
all
love
ready
you,
for
Lucas.
tomorrow.
Fuck off and just explain your starting 11, Dog. Come with it.
You want mine or what I think Moyes is gonna line
I
up
want
with tomorrow?
yours, and then I want yours. That's a good rebuttal. I want yours, but then I also want what like Moyes will probably pick. And
Um,
just news to you, Perkins and Potson, Steve Potson has been training with the first team all week, as well as Noble. Just saying.
I've seen. I don't know. Me and Moyes kind of think the same, so I'll probably
Oh,
go Areola in goal. Johnson right back, Cresswell left back. It's a real toss up. I don't know if we're gonna see Dawson or Diop tomorrow. I think
hmm
after the news coming out with Dawson been getting injections in his ankle or whatever before games, might see Diop tomorrow. I want to see Dawson
Yep, I
because it's
agree
an
with you.
important match, and I think
Yep,
Diop would shit the bed personally.
yep,
Even though he's been good the past two
yep.
matches he's come in and played.
I agree with you.
And then Zuma,
Yep,
obviously,
yep.
undroppable.
Cause Zuma, he wears that magic hat. He wears that magic hat. Did you hear that tune, Dog? They're all singing it, Dog. They're all singing it. Kurt Zuma, he wears the magic hat. And when I'm not gonna sing the rest because I get in trouble. But like, it's just about Zuma and his magic hat, Dog. Straight up.
Then
Look at rhymes with hat, and that's all I gotta say. But okay, so you're going Areola, Johnson, Zuma, and Dawson and Cresswell on the left
yes.
if he's fit.
That's what I would do. I
Yep.
think Moyes might play Diop though.
I don't think it would be a bad game for Diop. I don't want him per se, but I don't think it would be.
If I had to guess, I think he's gonna go Dawson. But
I hope so. I hope
then
so.
the midfield, you
Yep.
gotta play Rice and Suchek.
But this is the question I asked you, Lucas. Like, it's weird. I don't know why I have this. Like, it's not a judgment, but it's like it's not a judgment. It's like a presence that you hold. It's like I see you like, and I ain't into Star Wars and no things like that. But I see no, honestly, I ain't into Star Wars and no things like that. But I see you as like a Obi-Wan Kenobi when it comes to like football, real time. And I know sometimes you call it soccer, sometimes you call it football. You
I don't
listen.
call it soccer anymore.
You get me, because you kick the ball with your foot. The foot is where you kick the ball. I don't know, but it's like you're like an Obi-Wan Kenobi when it comes to football, Doc. Like real talk, like you know a bit, like you know a bit. And that's like underestimating things. Like you're a Obi-Wan Kenobi / Yoda when it comes to like football things, Doc. So this is what I have to ask you: are we going to play 3 in the mid or like 2 in the mid? Like, are we gonna play like Suchek Rice with the Lanzini in there? Suchek Rice with a Noble in there? What are you feeling? Because I feel like a 3 would kind of solidarity things. It would make our when they're coming at us. I think it would make it more solid. But then you got arguments that maybe the 2 would be good because then you'd have wing backs and you'd have wingers that could like go all out on the counterattack. What's your premise on that?
I think I don't really know how Sevilla line up formation wise because I mean I know their players, I know how they play,
Yep.
but I don't watch them frequently, I must admit. And I'm not
Yep.
gonna act like I'm
Honest.
some
Yep.
expertise.
Honest.
But give
Love
me 1 second and just let me see their past few matches and let me see what kind of formation they're running with.
Well, apparently they're missing like 8 to 9 players, including like Antonio Martial, Anthony Martial, whatever, who used to play for Manchester United, they're missing Delaney. I think he played for United as well. But they're missing Delaney, Martial, and like 6, 7 players along with that. So it's like, and some are suspended, some are just unwell. But hey, if we can get advantage out of that, I'm all for it. Honest to
All right,
goodness,
so their last
I'm with it.
match, they ran a 4-3-3.
Yep.
The match before that, they what the hell? Okay. They ran a 4-3-3 again. So
Yep. They're attacking.
I would run 3 in the midfield, but it's an interesting thought.
Okay, talk to me.
Many things ponder through my head.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me, dog.
Me personally,
Yeah.
and I think Moyes should think about it a little bit. After Mark Noble's last match,
Yes.
I would not hate seeing a midfield 3 of Noble, Rice, and Souček. I wouldn't hate
Agreed.
it.
Yep. That's my call.
But
That's my call. But go on.
I don't think he will. I do think, though, he will learn from previous mistakes
Yep.
from the season where we would go up against a midfield 3 and he
Yep.
wouldn't have 3 midfielders. So I think
Yep.
we'll see a midfield 3 of
Lanzini.
Souček, Rice. I think Fornals proved that he might be able to sit in the middle of the park.
Really? But okay, this is my argument with that, because my argument with this is
But again, it's confusing because he might put him at left wing because he's going to have to track back.
Exactly what I was saying. Exactly, because like, sorry,
I changed my
Fornals.
mind. I'm going to say Lanzini, Rice,
Go on.
and
Souček.
Souček is the midfield 3.
Because Lanzini, like not Lanzini, sorry, Fornals, when he won the under-20 Euro Cup or whatever it was, like, he played on the left and he was more offensive. And I got a sneaky suspicion that David Moyes might have Lanzini in the middle with Rice and Souček, bring on Noble at like 60th, 70th minute, which in David Moyes times, that's like 80th, 90th minute.
I would like to see Noble on if we somehow went 1-0 up.
You get what I'm saying? So you'd put him on as like an extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I think Fornals is going to be given a role where he's able to go
He's
forward.
1,000,000% playing tomorrow.
Come again?
He's 1,000,000% playing tomorrow. Yeah.
100. And the thing, like, when I was talking to Gatesy, because I was on Fortune Minds earlier with the rude boy. What's his face, man? Irish Tommy. You know Irish Tommy very well. I've seen him on American Hammers Fans TV like mad. And it's like Irish Tommy, me, Gatesy, and Duke were all talking about this. And I think it was Duke that made a good point saying that if we put Lanzini in the middle with Souček and Rice, like, I was kind of disagreeing with it, but he was like, yeah, he'll defend, but he'll also be given that free, because I was saying I see Lanzini as the number 10 behind Antonio or Perkins, whoever it's going to be. And he was like, yeah, but he'll still get to play that role if he's in the middle, just like kind of diverting a bit more forward than usual and being able to like hold the back a bit. And I think we might see the best out of Souček, because I think Rice might just like hold the line. And I agree with you.
I think
Noble, bring him on and like let him just like have the 20 minutes of glory that he deserves. Done.
And then to finish it off,
Vlasic.
I would get
Vlasic. Yes. Agree with me, dog.
I don't think he's going to start.
Agree with me, dog. We can't have Ben Rama on. Ben Rama is walking like a slow mama. No. Vlasic, like, okay, you're 3. Who's your 3 in front of the? Oh, well, no. Well, yeah.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Fornals, Antonio, Ben Rama.
No, Antonio, Fornals, and Vlasic, dog. Because this is Vlasic's cup of tea. This is where he excelled before. You know what I mean? Like, Ben Rama's a good player, but I think he's championship best. I hate to say it, But with West Ham, I think he's championship best. I think we need a Jonathan David in the squad more so than Ben Rama. And Ben Rama's tidy and tricky wicky with all the tricks and all things. He's good, but he's just not pulling them
I
off.
think, in my opinion, I
Sorry.
like Ben Rama.
Me too, dog.
And
I was so excited.
I love Vlasic. He's Balkan
Me
bastard.
too.
I
I
love
know.
him.
Me too. I love Vlasic, dog.
The only issue though, I think, is if Ben Rama put in the same shift and the same work rate
Go on.
as Fornals,
Yep.
I think we would see Fornals in the middle, Ben Rama on the left, Vlasic on the right.
100%.
But
And like crossing in. Yeah, I get that.
but because Ben Rama, and it's kind of sad that it's become almost kind of like a skill to put in a shift and have like a good work rate. And I'm not saying that Ben Rama doesn't have a good work rate. It just doesn't match Fornals's at all.
Yep.
And because of that if he did possess that, Ben Rama would be playing on the left where
Yep.
he's most comfortable. But he can't
Yep.
play on the left because him and Cresswell would just get overrun, in my opinion. But I think Ben Rama is going to start on the right wing, and then we'll have Vlasic on the bench.
You think, eh? You think, like real talk? You think you think Vlasic is going to start out the bench? Real things.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't see that.
I mean, Vlasic has been getting the, and I know Ben Rama had a phenomenal start to the year, but I mean Vlasic is getting the same Ben Rama treatment. Like he's starting getting subbed off at 60 minutes.
I know.
I don't know. I don't think. Again, what's damning about all this is that both of them are not Moyes signings.
Nah, I know.
Which puts
I know.
Moyes in quite a difficult situation, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I think
100.
I think we'll line up Areola, Johnson, Cresswell, Zuma, Dawson, Rice, Suchek, Lanzini, Fornals, Antonio, Benrahma. And I think that could definitely nick us a goal.
That's your one. Now, what's David Moyes' one? This is what I gotta ask. That's your one, dog. What's David Moyes' one?
The David Moyes one, I think he might start Diop over Dawson. But that's all I would say.
What about Vlasic instead of Benrahma? Like, because they kind of had a spat and it's looking this and that. Like, couldn't you see?
I would have more confidence in Flash's starting
Me too.
if he didn't get subbed off at 60 minutes.
100. But you know what? Like, because they had
if Vlasic didn't get subbed off at 60 minutes, I think it'd be a good chance that he starts tomorrow. But I don't think because of that. I think Benrahma has the fresher legs. He'll probably start. And
I agree with that.
After what I saw on Thursday, I'm still not happy about it. But
I am still. We put in a shift, man. Like I know we missed an opportunity, this and that, but it's like, yo, you got like young Potts training, you got Perkins training, you got Noble training. I'd love to see. Like, I agree with you. It might be better for Noble to come on when everybody's legs are at like 60% and his legs are at like 100. I think that would do him wonders. But actually, you know what? I think I like that more than him starting. But if he starts, he might be able to create something genius in like the first 20 minutes. And that's what we might need. You know what I mean? Like, he's never been a pacey player. So it's like he could come on when all the other man's legs are like tired and on the brink. But would you, from what I'm guessing, you bring him on as a sub, 70th minute type thing, 60th minute type things. Would you be upset if he started?
No.
Me neither.
Me personally.
Yep.
I think would I like more bench options? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think as long as we either match their formation or override,
what they're
certain
doing.
areas of the
Yep.
pitch in the
Yep.
formation, I think we'll be fine. Even if we did
Excuse
Rice,
me.
Noble, Suchek, I think
Yep.
that would.
It's solid, isn't it? Really.
I think their midfield would be a tiny bit better because Joan Jordan is a good player.
Oh, phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Rakitic, he's
Yeah, phenomenal.
brilliant.
Phenomenal.
And who else am I missing?
But like you got Lucas, while you like look and dig for that information, you got like
Oh, and
some of the,
Delaney isn't playing, so
Delaney's out. Anthony Martial's
they
out.
could line up completely different tomorrow
I
because
know.
Delaney's
But
out.
they're
El
still gonna
Nesri
go.
isn't playing. I'm pretty
They're still
sure.
gonna go for it, dog. They're not gonna like let us like. They're not gonna sit back, let us do our thing. They're gonna be coming after it. But it's like that's a. I know Suchek ain't British, but it's like or English to what degree. But he's adopted the potato salad round like East London ways.
I'm oddly.
Go
I
on.
don't want to say confident, but I'm oddly positive about tomorrow because
Me too.
I think the one thing that a lot of people forget about when it comes to like Spanish clubs, like Spanish clubs against an English club,
Yep.
certainly like us, like
Yep.
we're gonna dominate
I know.
physically.
I know. I know.
We're gonna
I know.
dominate physically.
I
We're
know.
bigger than them,
I know.
and at the end of the day, we still play some pretty nice and positive football. Like we're not gonna pass as good as them, but we're gonna be around there.
Yes. Yes.
We have
And
around. We
yes.
have the
Yes. Go on,
ability.
Lucas.
We have the ability to pass like a Spanish team, but
Yes.
it's not consistent.
No, it's not at all. And we have the ability to. This is not the same West Ham where your Bobby Zamora's
The
and
only
and
thing that
Marlon
worries
Harris
me,
was at, dog. Like
the only thing that worries me about Sevilla is that they do have.
they got silkiness.
They
don't
have a tasty assortment of
That's what I'm
attacking
saying.
options.
They got that silkiness, dog. I see it. I know.
Jesus Corona is very good.
Yep.
Munir is very
Yep.
good. Lucas Acompas is good.
I heard all of them were out.
Anthony
dog.
Martial
All of
is
them.
going to be playing, and he loves scoring against
He's
us.
not going to be playing. He's done. Injured or like suspended, dog. He's not playing. Real talk. He's not playing. Like that's what I'm trying to show you. Like, yo, you got these men them that are Delaney, Martial, they're not playing, dog. They're injured. They're like injured or like
I
suspended
think
or whatever.
Martial will play.
Look, okay, you know what? Yo, on your computer right there, yeah. Look up Sevilla players injured again. Sevilla players that are not playing against West Ham United in the Europa League. You'll see, and there's like 8 or 9 of them, dog. I swear to you. I swear to you. I've done my research, homework, all them things. There's at least 8 to 9 players that ain't going to be playing, and you named like 3 or 4 of them already. And it's like this is like I know what I was saying before. Like, yeah, Suchek's
Anthony
like,
Martial has been deemed fit to make their squad.
oh bollocks. He's not going to be 100% though, dog. He's not going to be 100% though, dog.
He loves playing against West Ham, though.
Brethren, Mark Noble loves playing against like Anthony Martial, dog. Like, yo, he got nothing on us. We're winning tomorrow. We're winning tomorrow, and we're gonna do it coolly and stooly. What's your score prediction, my G?
And don't get me wrong, I'm excited, but tomorrow I think is going to be an incredible for a mutual. It's going to be incredibly boring.
Good flipping game. It's like I've been waiting for this.
I don't think so.
Oh, I do.
For a mutual fan, I think it's going to be a horrendously boring game. But for us, I'm super excited.
For a neutral fan, not a neutral. For a neutral fan, yeah.
Yes, neutral.
You're saying like it's gonna be boring? I don't think so, Doc. I think it's gonna be Sevilla going on the attack or soaking it up. And you know what? That's what I love. Let them have 60 possession. Let us have like
I only
40,
say that
30.
because
Spanish
teams are boring. They just dominate possession and really like they don't do a whole lot.
But Sevilla go for it. If you watch them play, and I watched them play like in the La Liga and that, dog, and they go for it. It's like they're like an attacking side. It's like they don't sit back like Southamptons and like Villas and like all them teams. They go for it. So it's like, yo, they'll be coming for it, and then we'll just nick one, bosh, bang, off to Antonio, goal. Bosh, bang, off to like Fornals, square up for Lanzini, goal. Like Declan Rice taking the game by the scruff of his neck. Like, I see them scoring, but I don't see them beating us. I'm going for 3-1. 3-1 to the almighty Hammers. We come back home. We beat them 1-0 or even draw. We're in the next we're in the next stage, Doug. We're in the next stage. And they go out crying like some girl who didn't get chopped up at the roller skating rink, Doug. Real talk.
I think if Dawson plays tomorrow, I think
Dawson has to play tomorrow.
I think we'll win 1-0. If
I
Diop
see
plays,
more
I
than
think
that.
it will finish 1-1.
See, I see more. Honestly, Lucas, like I love your thoughts and your way of the game and everything, because you speak truth like Babe Ruth. But it's like, yo, I'm showing you, I think it's gonna be like, I see an early goal, which will kind of like get our tails up, and then it'll get their tails up, so they'll try to come at us a bit more, and that's why I think we'll hit them on the counter, get two before halftime. And it's not no like Pete's Mr. Positivity shit. It's like real talk. It's like we get one, we'll have our tails up, they'll have their tails up, we get them on the counter, and then that's two goals in. If they get one before halftime or after halftime, fair play. But then I see us like nicking a late one. If it's Noble, if it's Perkins, if it's one of those type of people, still even like Chester's off the bench or something like that. Like I was talking to Happy Amoret earlier on, Lucas, and I was saying like I'd love to see Aquaflex in this match, and she's like he can't play. And she was saying something about the under 23s, but it's like if you got like Perkins and Potts playing, why can't he play? I think he might. I don't know if he signed too late, too early, or if he's underage. But it's like I see two early goals going into halftime. If they score before or after the half, good for them. But I see us getting the next one. I don't know. Normally I'm going for the 5-1, 6-1 type thing, just being a dickhead. But it's like tomorrow I'm being conservative.
My prediction is only
Go on.
based off our recent performances and
Word up.
not being able to put the ball in the net. If
Yep.
we play like the West Ham of the beginning of the season, like I know we
Yes.
can, I'd probably go 2-1.
Well, this is Lucas. This is like, okay. Look at this, right? Look at this, Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi / Yoda, yeah, / Luke Skywalker / Darth Vader, all at the same time, Doc. Look at this, Doc. This is all West Ham United have to play for right now. The league, forget about it. Forget about it. It's like,
We can't give up on the league yet.
no, but the league means nothing to us. We're already relegation safety. You get what I'm saying? We're already relegation safety, Doc. We ain't gonna get nothing from the league. We ain't gonna get Champions League from the league. We ain't gonna get no FA Cups. We ain't gonna get no Carabao Cups, Carling Cups, whatever you want to call them cups.
We
We
can
ain't
still
getting
finish
none of them
sixth, though.
things, Doc. No, word up. But okay, great. But you could gamble, roll the dice, play some CeeLo or crabs, whatever you want to play. But it's like, brethren, the easiest chance we have to qualifying for Champions League is Europa. The players know it, the coach knows it, the team knows it. This is our ride or die. Honestly, this is our ride or die. Like this is our top, like this is our top thing. I don't care what nobody tells me, dog. Like honestly, this is our top thing. Like, yo, you got man to man with games in hand that could like frog jump us, like 6 points or us. Like they could finish higher than us. This is the one competition where we have like what is it, Lucas? Like 4 or 5 matches left? What is it? Have a look up at that.
With
It's
Europa
like,
League?
yeah, please.
Well, you got to multiply that by 2.
Okay, because of
Until the
the
final.
way, like, and yeah, I got you. Okay, so 2 against Sevilla, and then 2 against
2
the
against
next
the
team,
next, 2
and
against
then
the
2
next,
against the next. So
and
8.
then the final.
Is it
I
8?
think.
Okay. So 8 matches where we could finish in Champions League. Right. We got how many matches in the Premier League? Like 12?
11 or 12.
Right. So I'm saying, like, let's put all
Here,
our
I'll tell
eggs
you.
in one basket, dog. Let's put all our eggs in one basket and let's have fun going to Europe, doing them teams in. Let them come back here. Let's do them
I
in.
would agree with you if we
What?
were sitting in like 9th or 8th,
What do you mean? What do you mean?
putting all of our eggs into one basket. But we still got
Okay,
to
okay.
think about the league. We're in 6th.
I know,
Or no,
but
we're in 5th.
I know,
6th.
but
6th.
it's almost like, you know what it's like? It's like, yo, somebody's out to get you, and it's like you got your head over your shoulder, and it's like, yo, you got your head over your shoulder, just like seeing who's in the streets and that. But then, like, yo, you got this competition in Europe that could really win it all for you. And as long as you get one good performance, it kind of multiplies the games down from
We have
like
10
2 to
matches
1.
left in the Premier League.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying. Like, we multiply those games down from like 2 to 1 because we get a good result on the first match there. That's us like sorted, unless we like fall to shit and like brick on the pitch. Like, I can't see that happening. And I agree with you. We have to come out the blocks like Usain Bolt's, like when we were first performing at the beginning of the season, 100%. But I'd put more. So, would you put more emphasis on the Premier League right now or the Europa? I would kind of balance it like Europa, Premier League, like, or like this and that.
I
Like,
don't think
more
it.
importance
I
Europa.
don't think it really matters because our squad is so thin. Moyes is no matter what going to play the strongest team because
I know,
we have no options.
but then what happened yesterday? Not like what like. Knock knock, Ukraine and Russia, we can get any players from them, from Chile, from Argentina, from Brazil on a free loan for the rest of the season till April 7th, dog. Is that a blind blessing? Like, if he does 2 things, like,
The only
who you want? Who
the
you want?
only player I can see coming in
Yep.
is Balbuena.
Mm-mm. No, don't make me cry, dog. No, you said this the other night. No, shush. No, I want John Sins rather than Balbuena, dog. No way. Like, yo, there's some good Brazilians, there's some good Argentinians, there's some good Chileans. Like, yo, we could get like 2 things, man. We could get 2 things, and it's like,
I don't think it's what I like players,
one,
absolutely. I just
yeah,
don't
of
think it's
course.
gonna happen.
Nah, I hear
It's
you, but
it's too random and it's in the middle of a heated period of this season.
I know, but
Where
like,
Moyes literally he's not gonna be able to focus on transfers. Rob
no,
Newman will probably be looking at him, but
I hear you. But did you just say random?
I did.
RaNdoM. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. You're so random. Reference.
France, you're so random. Lucas, I know you know all the tunes in that, dog. If I gotta like remind you about them, I will.
I know the ones
You
that
know
Tribe Called
Quest,
Quest. Yeah.
Electric Relaxation, and then the other one, Houdini, dog. Houdini. Friends, how many do us have them?
I love Tribe.
Oh, Tribe, like, yo, Bridget, I got to see Tribe live with De La Soul.
R.I.P. Fife.
Oh, my favorite MC ever. And me and Frankie were talking about him, and I thought he was from Brooklyn because he was like from Fulton or something, but apparently that's Queens. And that makes sense because in Check the Rhyme, he says he's from Queens. So I don't know how I got that wrong. But yeah,
Starks got ejected.
Come again?
I said, to top it off, Starks got ejected.
Who Starks?
John Starks from the Knicks. It's
John. Oh, yes, because that was his team, wasn't it? Like, he was wearing orange and blue all day long, dog. All day long. That's like my brethren. I used to rap with this boy, Twist. We had a crew called Eccentrics, dog. And it's like, yo, he was orange and blue. I'm like,
I gotta be strong. The devil's trying it.
Word up. Like how I'm claret and blue, he was like orange and blue, dog. And like, yo, he used to put two things down. John Starks is his boy, dog. How do you mean? But like Fife, dog, what an MC. Q-Tip, what a creator. Like I look at Q-Tip as a creator. Fife, dog, is just like a real, like one of the illest and realest MCs. Have you ever seen that documentary that they did? Tribe Called Quest? I forget what it's called. Beautiful documentary, man.
I've seen like sections of it, but I've never watched it the whole way through.
Okay, I did watch it the whole way through, and it was phenomenal. And like you got to see them kind of like have a row with one another, and like yo, they were in it for the music. And you know what Fife wanted to do and what Q-Tip wanted to do was two different things. But when you got Fife, you got Q-Tip, Ali Shaheed Muhammad, and Jerobi, and they all stuck their heads together and like made two things. Brilliant musicians. De La Soul, brilliant musicians, man. One of my boys sent me a clip the other day of Drez from Black Sheep. You know him. Like, fucking hell, you know him. Like, he was one of the Dons. Like, yo, you could get with this, you could get with that. You could get with this, you could get with, like, the engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. Like, yo, he started, like, dropping two things the other day, dog, just on, like, some TikTok things. Homeboy still got it. He still got it. Like, watch it. It's mad. I'll send it to you because one of my brothers sent it to me on message. I'll send it to you, Doc. And he's still like gray beard and everything, but homeboy still he's rocking the rock. He is rocking the rock. And then De La Soul, one of my favorites. Like they were so innocent. They were so like they weren't on like the gangster shit. They were just on like making good music. Like 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. Somewhere in this hip hop world community, say 3 is a magic number. Deficit on me. And then you had like, yo, who else?
I like Tribe, but I was born in '95, so I didn't really grow up on them.
What about leaders of the new school?
I grew like New York rap. I grew up on 50 Cent.
Word up. Oh, word up. Okay, but like,
Give Rich or Die Trying was the first CD I ever bought.
No, word up. But like, no, that's mad respect. But it's like, I had to go back into the archives to like listen to these youths that like started it. You know what I mean? And it's like,
I lied. My favorite New York rapper is Big L for sure.
Oh, hands down. But like, listen, brethren, I had to go back into the archives to like see like who was like really doing who and who was spitting truth. And like Big L, banging. Nasty
I
Nas,
actually, dude,
banging.
New
Even
York
even
is
even the boy, sorry to interrupt, but even the boy Akinelli, banging. Large Professor, Main Source, banging. Like, yo,
New
I'm
York is the
playing with you.
mecca. I love a bunch. I
100.
love a bunch of bands and rappers from New York. Like my favorite band of all time is the Ramones. They're from New
Oh,
York.
yo, yo, listen, Brethren, you can't talk to me about them, dog. They're top quality, dog. They're top. It's like I compare Ramones to who do I compare Ramones to? Me and my ex, like seeing them live, White Stripes, and they were dope. They were dope because you know what? It's like White Stripes and Ramones. They just have that like raw type of like type of feel and sound to them. And it's funny because White Stripes, they're from Detroit, right? But
Yeah.
they recorded all this shit in where is it? It's in London, dog. It's in London. And my uncle told me to pronounce it with the A and not a H. Um honestly, he said don't pronounce it with the H. It starts with the H, but he's like, don't pronounce it with the H, pronounce it with the A. And anyways, I forget where it is. I want to say Amesbury, but it's not in Anley. No, not Anley. Um, anyways, they recorded their shit in London, and yo, it was all analog, and like you felt that thick, richer feel on the track from what they did. Like, oh, Meg White, Jack White, brilliant, absolutely fucking brilliant. Ramones, brilliant. Like, yo, I ain't playing with you, man. Yo, Ramones and White Stripes, top class, top fucking blood clot class, dog. Straight up, man. Like, you can't listen to all music, like, without listening to all music. If you support something like hip hop or like house or like whatever, they're all getting their samples from like these classic like rock and roll bands,
Yep.
these classic excuse me, but they're getting their riffs from them, doc. They're getting their riffs from them. 100. Honest to goodness, man. And it's like, yo, you can't never like put down the Ramones because they're getting riffs from them. You can't never put down White Stripes. They're getting riffs from them. Can't put down no Kenny Rogers, no BB King, no. You know who's dope? What's his face, dog? You know who's dope? What's his face? He's my dad's favorite singer, dog. What's his name, dog? What is his name? Uh, so I think the place that my uncle was telling me about, Uncle Raymond, he's coming here in April, but I think it wasn't Ainsley. It was somebody in the chat. Show me, what was it? It was starts with the H, but it you just say it like an A. But like Sam Cooke was my dad's favorite artist, and like my dad's two favorite artists, Lucas, is Sam Cooke and Diana Washington, and they were just like Diana Washington was like she was like whatchamacallit, what's the girl that passed away unluckily, the big gal from Basildon or wherever in the UK, man, Amy Winehouse.
Mm.
And she was like an Amy Winehouse, just like different shades of color and thing. But it's like, yo, Diana Washington, dope. Sam Cooke. Have you ever listened to any Sam Cooke things, Doc?
I have not.
You should. Honestly, you listen to them, like you'll be woke. Like, honestly, you'll be woke. Like, yeah, he's butter. He is absolutely butter, man. What's the place that where Jack White and Meg White recorded that thing, dog? It was it'll come to me. When it comes to me, I'll let you know. But yeah, it starts with the H, but it's sub with the A. H is silent type thing. But yeah, dope, dope. Like Led Zeppelin. What's your thoughts on Led Zeppelin, dog?
They fucking rock.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You you know what, Brethren? I ain't even playing with you. Led Zeppelin, right? They like you had the boy on the guitar. What was his name, Doc?
I'm not. I am not good with
Come
with
on.
I'm not good with people's names within the band. I only know the
Okay,
collective.
no, don't worry. I'll figure it out for you. It was Jimmy something. It was because it was Robert Palmer. I think he was like the lead singer, and then there was like the guitarist who was like nuts. Like homeboy got a violin stick to the thing and played it with that. Like he was magic, dog. They were insane, dog. And then like, yo, you had Cream were dope. You had Phil Jones, or no, Phil Collins with like
Yeah.
who was it? Who was it, Regin? It was Phil Collins and the boy that lost his son who used to play guitar, and then Jeff Beck and oh, the boy that used to play the guitar. I don't remember his name still. I don't believe this. But like, yo, they had a band together called Cream. They were live up like a 5 up, doc. Like I wish I was born in like the 1960s just to see these good bands, man. Honestly, because like we wouldn't have anything new school era that we have now without them. Just some two licks, two riffs, two things. We wouldn't have nothing. Because all they do, Lucas, is they just get like a 2 second sample, 3 second sample, 5 second sample, repeat it, put it on beat, done. Like it's Eric Clapton. That's who the boy was. Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, and Phil Collins. And I think there was somebody else in the band that still. They were dope. Like Kings of Kings, dog. Kings of
Eric
fucking
Clapton's cool.
Kings. Have you ever played an instrument? Or like you just like because like you were saying like
I tried playing the
Go on.
violin when I was like in elementary school,
That's
but
dope.
I was
That's dope.
trash.
I tried to play the tuba and I was shit. It was the same size as me, dog. I ain't even playing with you. The shit was the same size as me, dog. But yo, you spit 2 bars like back in the day, yeah?
No, I've never spit.
What? Why? You said the other day. No, that's bollocks. Cause you said the other day, yo, Peach, I could spit 2 bars with you. Like you're taking a piss. You were taking a piss. You were taking a piss. You, my friend, we're taking it. Yo, listen, I write 2 bars to you any day, dog. It's easy to me, man. I write 2 bars to you any day, dog. Like, yo, you just show me what you want to rhyme about. Yo, I write 2 things in a second, dog. It comes easy to me, man. Straight up. I'll run that for you any day of the week, dog. How do you mean?
If I could, I would.
But you can. It's so easy, dog. It's like ABC. DEFCG, like it's so easy, dog. It's so easy. It's so easy. All you got to do is just read 2 things off the paper, and it's like you'll be the new Eminem, dog. Trust me, it's easy peasy, dog. Trust me. I've been doing this thing for like yo enough long to like get a Big Mac cost strong, but it's like yo, it's easy, dog. Trust me. I'll ride around for you, dog. Straight up, any day of the week. I ride around for you any day of the week, dog.
I appreciate it.
I would do it. We'll call it sin things. Sin things.
Sin
We call it
City.
sin things. Sin City, yes. You know where Frankel is right now, dog. Frankel's in Las Vegas, dog. So he's Sin Citying it just now.
Yeah, hopefully I will. Oh,
What's up?
shit, it's
What's up?
downstairs. Dude, my fucking passport came in the other day.
You were talking about that. Yes.
My
You know what?
passport photo is not too inviting, let me tell you.
No, me neither, dog. Like, yo, I got my health card photo still. Where is it? I got my health card photo, like, just there, dog. Like, health star, health card. Oh, can you see it? No, you can't
No.
see it. But it's like, yeah, I just got that the other day. And then I got I don't know, because it's like, it's time to renewing things. So I got my health card photo come in, driver's license come in, all them things, dog. Social insurance, but you don't need no social insurance no more. They just give you like a sheet, and it's like what you got on the sheet. That's like what you like. I don't know. Throw to your new job things, government, whatever.
Yep.
It's weird, but yo, we can't drop this excitement, dog. We're playing in Spain tomorrow. Do you understand? We are playing in Spain tomorrow.
I'm telling
dog.
you right now, when
Go on.
when we beat Sevilla
Yes.
in both legs,
Yes.
the next place they go to, I definitely plan on being there.
You know what? Yo, Brethren, let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah, if I got the money, dog, like real talk, I will. I will turn up. I will turn up, dog. I will turn because like what? How far is it from Baltimore to Toronto? Like 5 hours?
Flight or driving?
Flight.
Flight. Let me see.
I'd say 5 hours, dog.
It'd probably be, I would guess around 6,
Okay,
five and a
so
half.
near and around, near and around. But like, yo, that would be
Where in Canada again?
Toronto.
So, you talking Pearson International?
Yep, 100.
It's about a 4-hour flight.
Okay, so 4 hours from you to get from Baltimore to here, and then it's like 8 hours to get from here to London. And we could run that, dog. Like honestly, if I got money up in the cooking tray, dog, like real talk, I would. Yo, I'll be there. And I'll even have like places for us to stay there, dog. Like real talk, real talk. Like my whole family lives over there, dog. Like I have places for us to stay and shit. Like we can run there, roll there, stay at a nice place, and then go see the matches. Trust me.
Yeah, what's the longest flight you ever been on?
The longest flight that I've been on, real talk, was coming back from England, and the plane got froze up, so it had to do a detour and go to
Oh,
Montreal, and then get unfrozen, and then take back off from Montreal to Toronto, which was like around 10, 11 hours. I've never done the whole like Australian thing, like 24 hours, and I've heard that's just night skies all day long. Like you go up in the sky and it's night, and then you get close to landing and you see a bit of like, I don't know, day things, but it's like you're still like 3 hours away. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like, what's the longest flight you've been on, my man?
13 hours
And where to?
to Honolulu.
Yeah, but Honolulu's worth the wait though, ain't it? Like, did you go to what did they call them things? Hulau, Wulau? What do they
They
call them
call
things, dog?
them, hold
Wuhao?
on. Luau's.
Luau. Did you go to a local one of them things?
Nah, I never went to one.
You should have, dog. Like, apparently there's this one boy there, and he takes you on his bus, and like, not the resort things. Like, he takes you to like a local thing, and it's supposed to be. It's like when I went to Barbados. Barbados is dope.
I seen
But
some waterfalls though.
all word up in Hawaii.
Don't go Jason Waterfalls.
Boom. I seen some waterfalls when I went to, the best place. What's the best? Let me ask you this first. What's the best place you ever went? Like, forget about time, how long it took you to
Honolulu.
get there. Okay. My best place was, you won't believe this, dog, because, like, man, I remember outside with guns, like, in front of
Michigan.
stores. No, it wasn't Baltimore. No, you know what it was, dog? It was Venezuela, man. Honestly, Venezuela was, like, the best place I've ever been to. Weird.
I've always wanted to go to South America.
Yeah, Luke, it was like Lucas. Sorry, it was weird. It was like such a beautiful place. Like it was scary because there was people outside, like with like rifles and thing, like, and you didn't feel too safe, but yet you did at the same time. But it was mad. It was beautiful, beautiful climate, beautiful
You just
people.
got to get over the fact that
Yep,
the police aren't the police.
you get me. Yep,
There's a
yep,
third party policing
Yep.
going on.
Yep, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're
Once
right.
you get over that and you mind your own, you'll be fine.
Nah, honestly, that's what we did. Like these people were just protecting like their places of work and all that, the rest of it. But the people were lovely. The
Yeah.
weather was beautiful. Like, oh, the seafood. Do you like seafood, my man?
Does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock?
Yes, I'm saying you're in Baltimore, dog. Like where the crabs grow and the lobsters. Oh, like honestly, Me and my dad, we went to this one place on the beach, and it's like we just sat there, and homeboy had a bucket of oysters, just like shucking them while they came in, and it was like it cost us next to nothing, and all we got was like oysters with like some whatchamacallit on it, some horseradish and hot sauce, and it was just like whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
I had to go to a funeral today.
Did you?
It,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's cool. It wasn't that sad. It
Yeah,
was a beautiful service. But
good,
afterwards,
good.
we had the wake, and we had a like barbecue and shit.
Hmm.
And let me tell you, the coleslaw was singing.
Really,
I love
really.
coleslaw.
Does this make me a bad person, Doc? Like honestly, I'll show you this. When you go to funerals, you always get those sandwiches that the crusts are cut off and they're like tuna or egg salad with mayonnaise
I've
on them.
never witnessed that
Oh,
personally.
they're the best sandwiches in the world. I ain't even playing with you. They're the best sandwiches in the world. Like I get excited to go to funerals, like not for the wrong reason at all. But it's like when I go to funerals, I always know there's gonna be coleslaw, like you said, and there's gonna be these sandwiches with the crust cut off, and they have tuna, salmon, egg salad. Like, yo, I don't know what the deal is, dog, but they're the dopest sandwiches at funerals, dog. I don't know, like, yo. I don't know, kick me in the stomach and call me fucking Putin, but I'll tell you, dog, they have the illest sandwiches. It's mad. It is mad. Like, oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah, flipping hallelujah, dog. It is like, it's crazy. It's
I'm
crazy.
happy the flight to Hawaii
Yeah,
was
yeah.
or the flight to Honolulu was like the first time I've ever gotten on a plane. I got on a plane when I was like hella little.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I obviously don't remember, but I got on a that was the first time I got on a plane
Mm-hmm.
basically in my adult life, and I'm
Yep,
happy I knocked that one out because
yep.
literally everything else is like a cakewalk. Like from Baltimore to London, it's only
Word out.
7 hours.
Yeah, because you're like 13 hours to like 7 hours, 8 hours. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing at all. At all. At all, man. And the first one for me was like Venezuela, which was like, that was probably a bit more than London because I think it was like 8, 9, 10 hours. So like London was just like a pass by. But then,
Even LA
yeah.
was about the same when I went there.
You
That
went to
was
LA. How was LA, dog? Is it like as like snobby as they say? Like it's all status type things there?
um
Like Megan Fox territory type things. You get me?
I mean, so one of my best friends lives out there. Shout to him, I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I went out there. The weather absolutely beautiful.
Yep, I see
Um,
that.
the medical out there is beautiful.
What do you mean, like medical plans and thing?
Just
Oh, medical marijuana,
yeah, it's beautiful.
and that's all legal down these ways too, dog. Like yo, you could buy ounces and pounces, like straight up. It's all legal down these ways, like Colorado things, dog.
I
Straight up.
the what you just asked, I would say it's like no and yes.
What do you
Like
mean?
the people I met there, I actually met a dude from who lives like 15 minutes away from me or
Yep,
did.
yep, yep,
I
yep,
met a dude in LA that was from the same place as me, which was pretty
yep.
cool. Um I would say most of the people I met in LA were really nice, really chill. But
That's dope.
then you just got that weird like
Yep.
section of people where like they're always like taking like pictures for
Nah,
Instagram.
I hear you, dog.
They
It's like
like
the pop star.
they ask like
Yeah, man.
what's your IG and
Yeah,
they'll
man.
like judge you off
Yeah,
that
man.
yada yada
Yeah,
yada.
man.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
about that.
I enjoyed my time. I like LA a lot.
You'd love Toronto, dog. Cause Toronto is like you can basically like roll
I
down the
would, and I
street.
love the cold. I love the cold.
Don't know, and you can roll down the street, dog, and it's like, and you get 4 seasons here. It ain't just like one, like LA is. It's like you got 4 seasons here. You got summer, spring, winter, fall, autumn. Like you got all of them, and I'll show you, dog. you can blaze up like a fatty when you're walking down Yonge Street, which is like the biggest street like in Toronto's district. And you could blaze up a fatty and like, yo, man to man cannot say nada to you. You can walk by the beast and just be like, hey, responding. Like, they can't do nothing. And it's mad. It's like you still have people like going like behind trees and in forests and like in parking lots and things, like sparking at things. But it's like they don't need to do that. It is fully legal here. It's like, and you know what? When they kind of put that, I don't know, let's say hat on Toronto, on Canada. So you got from Toronto to British Columbia, they get the best weed. But it's like when you got that hat on Canada, it's like everybody thought it was gonna turn into like a, I don't know, stoner kind of country. But it's the total opposite. It is the total opposite. Like, yeah, people like to smoke, but people ain't smoking like how they used to smoke just because now we can get away with it. So it's like there's no need to like, try to like track behind the bushes, two cars, like strip club, two things, bun two things. Like you could do it wherever. Like, you know how many times I'm walking downtown, Lucas, and like I smell weed like from this place, that place, her place, his place. It's mad. And it's like it's like Italy with wine, because like Italy with wine, they let the youngsters like drink on that from when they're youngsters.
Yeah.
And there's no real big thing about, oh well, when you're 19 you'll be able to drink this. They can drink it like from when they want. And it's like there's no big thing about, oh, you're drinking a glass of wine. Like, no, they'll just have one if they want, if their parents allow them. It's like it makes it so much easier, and decriminalizing it makes it so much better for society in general. Like even when I went to, sorry I'm rambling, but even when I went to Venezuela, Lucas, Venezuela, there was a drinking age, yeah. But
Mhm.
if let's say you were like 4 years old, yeah, your mother or your father wanted like a 12 pack or a 24 pack of cold, what did they call it? What they called it there, dog? Cerveza or whatever. That's what they call the beer there, cerveza. And it's like, yo, you'd go to the corner store, right, to go get two things of cerveza, like beer, with the note from your mother and father, like, okay, yeah, my little boy's name is Little Ricky, and I give him permission to like get 24 cans of cerveza. Done. Sevilla, whatever it's called. We're gonna beat Sevilla tomorrow. But it's like, yo, Little Ricky would go in there, show him the note, bridging a 24 cans cost like $2-3.
Yeah.
Like, and yo, Little Ricky used to just get that, bring it back to his mother and father, done. And it's like that's how the world should work. Because when you put restrictions on things, it's like that's when everybody wants a bit more of that pop. Like they want a bit more of that. Like, oh, how come I can't have that? Now I want it more. And it's like, trust me, man. Yo, they let down these criminalization things, and like, yo, you can't have this, you can't have that. Better world, better days. Always, all days, man. Trust me.
Yeah. I feel that. Dude, I would love if a beer was cheaper. That'd be so nice.
And what's that, dog?
I would love if beer was cheaper here. That'd be nice.
You get what I'm saying, dog? You get what I'm saying?
Do you
It's
have
like,
any? Do you have any bucket list places you want to visit?
okay. I'll tell you two that's not on my list, dog. China isn't on my list. China, that ain't on my list.
I don't
I
want to
don't,
go to China.
I don't feel that. I
One of my
don't feel
best
it.
friend, one of my best friend's
What
parents
up?
has been to China.
It just don't turn me on. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, Thailand, yes. I wouldn't mind going to Thailand. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to go back to Venezuela. I'd like to go to Argentina, believe it or not. And I'd like to go to Brazil. Real talk.
There's really only like a handful of places
South American things. Oh,
I never want to go, and they're for
where's
obvious
that?
reasons.
Where's that? Where's that? Where's that?
China, Russia, uh, like
Yep.
I wouldn't want to go to
Yeah,
obviously
but you
like
want to go to
Iraq.
Croatia though, because Croatia's like your family's there, dog. You'd love to go there, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'll tell you what though. Now that
Go
I
on.
got my passport,
Yep.
my next travels that are in place are England, obviously,
Yep.
and then hopefully the same best friend that lives in L.A.
Hmm.
His whole family is from Kenya. Trying to
That
go
would
to
be dope.
Kenya.
That would be dope. Yeah. You know what? I'm about that. I'm about that. Like I am about that. Like Africa has so many countries in Africa. It's mad. Like they have so
And
many
then
countries.
Croatia. Those are the three.
Yo, Croatia 100, England 100, as well as like even Northern Ireland. Like I like to go there. Where Australia? I'd love to go to Australia. Just to like I got family in Australia. I'd love to go there. Just like you know what I mean? Like I got this one girl. She's like my it's my cousin's daughter. And she can't get nowhere right now because like as you seen Karen with like the flooding things, New South Wales got hit by it hard. And it's like this girl can't even like get out of her like residence right now. Charlotte. So no, I'd love to go to Australia too, man. Um other places
Ooh,
like
my
India. I'd love to go to India.
my
You
second
get me?
favorite band is from Australia.
Who's that, dog?
It's this band called the Chats.
Okay, okay. What kind of music they play? Like indie things?
They're rock.
Like indie rock though? Is that what you're saying?
No, they're like AC/DC, the Ramones
Oh, I love
type
ACDC
shit.
and the Ramones, dog. How you mean? How you mean, man? Like,
I'll send you a few
please do.
songs.
Please do. Cause it was like weird when they like made like Axl Rose the like next like lead singer and thing. And it's like because Homeboy was coming down with like a brain tumor or something, dog. And that was sad because I
do you use
listened to ACDC.
Spotify?
I grew up on ACDC, dog. Like, yo, Highway to Hell, like, yo, all them things.
What music platform do you use? Do you use Spotify?
No,
What do
I
you
just go
use?
on Google and then convert it to like a YouTube,
All right,
like
I'll send
MP3
you a
to a
YouTube
YouTube
link. I'll send you a YouTube link.
or YouTube. Yeah, sorry, YouTube to MP3. Much respect, man.
What else was I gonna say? But yeah, I should be. What's the date today? So I'm doing a little mini. I don't want to call it a mini vacation. I guess it's a mini
Mhm,
vacation. But
mhm.
I'm helping one of my boys move from Maryland to Austin, Texas,
Wicked, wicked,
and
wicked.
we're going from Austin, Texas to Nashville. Or no, we're going from Maryland to
Mhm,
Nashville, Tennessee
mhm.
to Austin, Texas, and then from Austin,
Wicked.
Texas,
Yep.
I'm either going to LA for like a month, 3 weeks,
Yep.
or I'm driving back to Maryland and then I'm heading over to England.
Word up, word up, word up. That's dope. That whereabouts in England? You going straight to London, or you gonna go like on the outskirts, like where you going there?
I'm not sure yet.
Yo, if I can get some money put together and like come through with you, dog, we'll go to London, dog, straight up. And like I got mad people in and around London. We can like just like chill out at like even Duke. Duke was saying like, yo, if we come through, Duke will like put us up, dog. Like real talk.
I
Like
want to sleep at the pub.
you get what I'm saying, dog. Like, yo, you done do that already. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, we'll run them things, man. It'll be like, yo, imagine that. Imagine that. Like, it's funny how all these like English, like, how all these English like flights pan out. Like how when you go on a vacay, it's weird. It's like they just pan out like 1, 2, 3 days and then you're gone. And it's like, yo, I want to run them things, dog. And differently, if I can get two things of fucking coin behind me, dog, I'm there with you, dog. Real talk, like, yo, we run two things, go to a match, like that would be my dream. That would be my dream. I've never been to the London Stadium, never, ever. I've been to Upton Park, never been to London Stadium. I love that shit. And seeing everybody that we've been in touch with, from you doing American Hammers American Hammer, network, me doing this like silly little show, West Time Random, it would be beautiful to like just re-rejoice with all these beautiful people that we talk to on a daily. Like, it would be mad. Honest, it would be fucking mad.
We'll get it together one day. Everyone will get on the same page.
You get what I'm saying, Doc? You get what I'm saying? Like Frankie's already like bigged it up, saying like, "Yo, when he's down."
That's what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Once the boy CB is freed up.
Yeah, you get me.
That'd be a monumental trip.
Yeah. The superstar is like rolling, and we're just like in the background, Doc. Word the fuck up. I'm all about that, Doc.
Have you or Frankie talked to the boy recently?
Frankie has said he was gonna be in touch with him like a couple weeks back, but I don't know how that went. So it's like, cause I ain't received nothing. So it's like, when I receive something, you'll done see it on here. But yeah, I ain't received nothing. Anything I do receive, I put it out like, before yesterday. Straight up, man. Like, honestly, man, that boy is like Frankie and his brother. They're legends. They're absolute legends, man. Like, it's
I miss talking to him.
Oh, me too, Doc. Me too, man. It's not fair. What he did was right, wasn't wrong, and he got downed for doing what is right, not wrong. And that's just the legal system. It's fucking VAR, isn't it? It's VAR in real life. Like, it's a blowjob in disguise type things. Like, it's nuts. It's madness, man. It's madness. It's like, homeboy did the right thing. I
miss hearing him talk about Fornells. That was my favorite.
Word up. Yo, I saw you, dog. I saw you, man. Like, honestly, like, I'm trying to get Frankie on the show, but Frankie don't want to show his face. So I was like, just come on and like stop the camera and like, just say two things. But he's like, under the radar, skadar. So I was like, run that. Like, you can still like run two things and not show your face and thing. But it's like, I respect like where he's coming from still, man. So I can't put it on him still, man. But like when Charlie Boy's about, man, he's like, he's up for like talking everything. Like, what a man, what a legend. Like, respect him so much, man. You don't know.
Yes, big up the boys.
You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna end this now, dog. What are we on? 154. I'm gonna end this now because I just found Rice Krispies, dog. They didn't have Rice Krispies,
and you've got to get some sleep. You can't miss this match.
Oh, I'm not missing this match, and it's coming up early too, dog. It's like quarter to 1. It's like quarter to 1 my times.
12:45.
Yeah, quarter to 1. It's quarter to 1 my time.
I'm happy it's early.
Oh, me too, because I hate waiting till 3. Like, 3 is like normally like England's like whatchamacallit, like 8 o'clock.
PM.
Or 7:45 or 8 p.m. type
or
thing.
7.
You get me? Like, the 7:45 one is like our 2:45, and then like the 3 o'clock one is their 8 o'clock one, and it's like our 3 o'clock one. Their 3 o'clock one is like our 10 o'clock one, but that's a bit too early. So like quarter to 1, perfect. Like, that is perfect. I can't wait for that tomorrow, man. And Lucas, I wish you all the best. I wish you nothing but love. I see us doing it tomorrow, man. And listen, you might get a message from me at halftime, and I might be singing off my brains.
So what's your final
3-1
prediction?
3-1, Doc. 3-1. 3-1. Has to be, man. What are you saying? 1-1 or 2-2? Something like that? Big it up, Lucas. Come on. Get us on the winning streak, dog. Get us on the blood clot winning streak.
I'm gonna stick to my 1-0 prediction.
I love that. So it was Irish Tommy that was 0-0. Then he went to 1-1. It was.
If Dawson plays 1-0, if Diop plays 1-1.
Okay, so forget about Diop. Let's look at Dawson. Whatchamacallit, Gates was saying 2-1 to Sevilla. You're saying 2-1 to West Ham.
As long as we walk out of
Yeah.
Sevilla
Yeah,
with no more than a goal differential, I
Yeah.
think we will be all right.
me too. Me too. Dawson in front of Diop all day long, dog. All day long. There's no reason why Dawson should like not start in front of Diop. Really. There's no reason.
Yeah, I mean, and I know you. I mean, we would all like to see some players come from that Russian-Ukraine transfer window that
Word
FIFA's
up.
doing, but
Word up. Word up.
I honestly, I know you don't like it, but I would not mind Balbuena on a 12-game loan for
Me
some
neither.
depth.
Me neither. Like, joking aside, honestly, Lucas, like, I was kind of taking the
Because
piss. Like,
Fabian Balbuena,
he's better than Diop.
in
He's
all
better than Diop, dog.
in all honesty,
Yeah.
he is
Yeah.
just as good, maybe a tad bit better.
He's solid. He's solid, man. He's like a Craig
They call him
Dawson
the
that
general
knows
for
how
a
to ball.
reason.
Real
He's
talk.
the general
Yep.
for a reason.
Salute 100%. He is, dog. He is, man. And I thought I didn't like how he got moved on. Like, there's two players that I don't like. How they got
I
moved.
liked him personally. I
Me
thought he was
too.
a
That's what I'm
fine.
saying.
I thought he was a fine bench option.
No, me too. But this is what I'm saying.
I'm
It's like
still not over that red card that he got
no,
when he cleared the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah. The first touch on the ball, done. But it's like two players that like left in a weird way for me were Fabian Balbuena and James Collins. They got treated like gum under your shoe. And it's like, I never respected that because like James
No.
Collins put everything he had with his heart into West Ham. So did the general Fabian Balbuena. Real talk, he did. And you know what? He might come back with something to prove, man. He might come back a better player than we saw leave. Real things.
Yeah.
I believe that. Yo, don't be surprised if you get a call at like halftime and I'm going off my rocker for 2-0 up, dog. But I don't wanna like curse them. So like we're 2-0 up, then I call you and then like it's 4-2 by the end of the match. I don't wanna run them things, but don't be surprised from a call from me still, dog. Me and Rise will probably do something crazy at like halftime. But yeah, if you want to come on, you always know you're more than welcome. Mr. Baltimore, Mr. Crab from Maryland to Lobster. How you mean, man? Thank you for coming on tonight. It is always a pleasure. I respect you more than you know. And yo, this shit sounds good about going to England in a couple weeks, dog. I'm trying to save up 2 things, man. Real talk.
Yeah, the plan. I would love to go because this is the realistically. I'm trying to go like late April, early May,
and that's my
and
birthday.
the fixtures are juicy for us. We got some
I
decent.
know, dog. I know, and that's my birthday, dog. My birthday's April 10th, dog. So it's like if we can get down there, I'll be able to celebrate my birthday with all of y'all tonight.
My sister's birthday is the 14th, and my boy's birthday is the 16th.
See, there you go.
Shout out April.
Shout out Aries, dog. All day long, every day on day. How you mean, man? Real talk. So go on.
I would love to catch. So late April.
Yes.
We've got Chelsea away.
Lovely.
Arsenal at home.
Lovely.
Norwich away.
Lovely.
Man City at home. And
Lovely.
then Brighton away. I would love to see
that.
I would love to see West Ham Arsenal. And then I would not mind an away day to Norwich or Brighton.
And that's near. That's near, dog. And I'll show you, like, last time I was in England, well, not the last, but, like, the last before last, because the last time I was, like, for funeral things. But it's, like, the last time I was in England, just to, like, chill out and see family and thing, it was, like, April 18th to, like, May 30th. And I was supposed to go to the FA Cup match against Liverpool, but I already got the ticket, so I couldn't go. And now the girl back here that was like, you got to come back. You got to come back. And I was like, fuck off. And yeah, but like, so yeah, I had to come back still. But it's like, yo, I got the ticket from my, my dad's best mate. I got the ticket from him. what's his name, Charlie. I got the ticket from Charlie that he went to the match with, and it's like this is when Wembley was open. It was the Millennium Stadium at that time, dog.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to go to the Millennium Stadiums to see fucking Liverpool and West Ham, dog. And yo, because of like it would have cost me like 500 like quid extra, and mom and dad wanted me back. My gal Dominique, she wanted me back, so it was like I was in a hot pickle, man. But yo, I ain't been there. That was like, when was that, dog? That was back in the day. So it's like, yo, I need to get there again. And you know what? They have the most beautifulest spring, Luke. If you've never been there for the spring, Lucas, it's the most beautifulest. You see bluebirds, you see sunshine, warm weather, everything, dog. Everything. Honestly, it's a proper good time to go to England. Straight up between the like middle to end of April to like the middle of end of March. Trust me.
I feel that. I'm excited. Hopefully, the only thing that would make that trip better is us advancing in the Europa League, and I can do a nice little spontaneous trip to Spain, Germany, wherever we end up.
You know what? Like, let me show you this. Like the flights from England to like Spain and all them ways there, they're cheap as chips, dog. Cheap as chips. It's like once you get over there, when you go to another European country, dog, they're cheap as chips. 100%. And everybody will back that lives there. Trust me, I know my cousin who passed, he used to be in like the travel industry and that, and brethren, they get these like trips cheap as chips, dog, straight up.
I feel that.
All right, so listen, big up yourself. Thank you for coming on. Always appreciate it. You're a top dog. I end this now. We'll talk tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Big up everybody in the live chat. Like, fucking hell, man. We do this because we love West Ham United. That's it. Simple as, you know what I mean? So I'll end them on the intro with the West Ham brand.
I DM'd or I texted you. I texted you the 2 songs to check out. Let me know. Let me know what you think about them before you go to bed.
100%. I will. I'll text you. 100%, man. 100%. I'll play this thing. I know there's not a lot of visuals in it. I could have been a bit more creative, but tomorrow's a new day, so I'll come up with something else. Big up Lucas. Everybody, big up Lucas. Lucas, American Hammers Network, TV. You get me? Done know. Big things, big plays. How you mean? Respect. Done know.
Random. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. You're so random. Reference